So I'm having a chat with Yuki of the 69 Eyes. How are you?
Cheers, mate. I'm extremely well, very excited of what's happening next with the 69 Eyes.
Good, yeah, because you've got a new single on the way. We've had a listen. We'll get it on the air as soon as it's out, called Fade to Grey. Tell us a little bit about the track, first of all.
Oh yeah. So as we are speaking right now, I have a little bit of red eye because I was watching the Oscar gala
Mm.
all night uh, last night, and there was a particular reason why it excited me was because the person, one of the most legendary songwriters in this world, Diane Warren, was there as an Oscar nominee for her song, and she didn't get an Oscar, but she's been nominated 15 times. So I don't know. You can't top that,
Mm.
you know what? But so yes, so to say, "Fade to Grey" is a song written by Diane Warren, and Google that if you don't know who Diane Warren is. She's one of the greatest songwriters of all time, and she's still active. She's not like some she's been writing all these decades. Like you know her songs like from Aerosmith, Don't Wanna Miss a Thing, or from Cher, or a lot of artists. Just do the Google, Whitney Houston, among others. Like big, she's a big
Mm.
ballad writer. And what's cool about that is like uh, first of all, it's amazing to have a chance to record original song by her. That's like the ultimate ever. And also, like if you think of like modern day of writing songs, most likely the songs which are like like the most popular songs are written by many people, but this
Mm.
this is written by only one person who wrote the music and who wrote the lyrics and whose idea this was. And how come the 69 Eyes is all of a sudden in this league of with such a songwriter, with such a names who've been recording her songs earlier? That was just like has something to do with my adventurous life. I was a couple of years ago, like I go to Hollywood to maybe chase a dream, to arrange things, meet musicians, uh, music people, music business people, and that kind of activities. When I go there, of course, going to see the shows and going to Sunset Strip on rock bars
Mm.
naturally. But I mean, I was in visiting LA, and I was in Beverly Hills, and I went to Rodeo Drive, that famous shopping street, just to hang out. And I accidentally there at a certain fashion store, I ran into to couple of ladies, and one of them asked who I was, and then one of them told, and I said I'm a rocker, and I'm in a band, and that lady told who she was, and then she was like interested in like to know more about like what kind of music I was doing. But I was just like minding my own business and sort of left the situation, not thinking about it that much. Later on, I sort of recalled who the person was, and she was Diane Warren. And I sort of like, you go to Hollywood to pursue a dream, and it's like still at my age even, it you got the vibe there that something can always happen, and so on. So it really happened, but I left the situation, so that was like a big mistake. And then all of a sudden, like after that, when I realized who that person was, and I didn't change any information or didn't speak that much with her, I started to see her everywhere. Like she pops up everywhere because she's so active, still creating major hits for people, and her legacy is extremely strong. So like a year long, I was just like feeling like very stupid, like I fucked it up literally, and I had a chance probably to maybe hopefully cooperate with some music with her, and bring the 69 Eyes to different level with this kind of quality, uh, material that she's doing. But I missed that case. So then I was watching once again last spring. I was watching the Oscars, the Oscar Gala, and she was playing. Her song was represented there, and she was playing grand piano there as a performer. And I felt like really stupid. Like, hey, I met this person, and she's there in the Oscars performing, and I had my chance. But I was just like I sent her a message just to see if it goes through, and she got the message and she remembered me, and it took a while, and all of a sudden she had a song for the 69 Eyes, and that was the power ballad, the ultimate power ballad of this year, and called Fade to Gray. And it took us seriously a year to record the song. We did it like we approached a song like an album. We really did it carefully and long, and to have it like out like it is right now, just to make justice for the song. And on the other hand, it was something that it was the ultimate thing to have a chance to, you know, record music from such a legend and have this quality of music coming out.
Yeah.
So I'm extremely thrilled, excited, and proud. And you know, it's been already a great ride, but it's also really interesting to see if this song takes us somewhere else where we've never been.
Yeah, yeah, nice. And it's been a year since your last record. Is this now the start of the next phase of music releases, or is this a standalone single for now?
Well, this is, first of all, this is just a standalone single, just because it's just an enormous song,
Yeah.
and it's power ballad that the 69 Eyes has never done in this way. And I'm excited to see if it's, because it's done such a legendary songwriter, if this, you know, opens up some new doors also for our band. Because basically during these decades of the 69 Eyes, we've done everything. We're like a cozy dark rocking cult band from Finland. We tour around the world. Actually, next week we go to tour in the US for nearly a month. And you know, we have our routines, records coming out, we're doing the tours. And but could there be something else? I mean, I think we can deliver. I think we have some values for the people who haven't had a chance to hear of us yet. So hopefully this single will introduce us for new audience as well.
Yeah, for sure. And you've touched on being out on the road again across America. You've done some dates already this year. I bet you can't wait to continue the touring.
Yeah, well, touring is just like something we're done, and it's like our band's main thing is to play live. We're a rock and roll band. We sweat. Guitars are out of tune, you know, and occasionally, and it's everything can happen on the stage, and the audience is singing along with the songs, you know, like the choruses, and so it's like that's how we operate. We're old school rock and roll band, and we play live next, you know, the nearest pub next to you, you know, if so.
Yeah, for sure. And then we're into festival season as well. You've got a few festivals across Europe. Are you planning on having a busy festival season?
Well, it's a business as usual. Finland is a big country. There's a lot of festivals always here in the summertime. Now we're playing a handful of in Europe. Also, like for the UK, there's a really cool new band called The Creeper, and we've been talking of teaming up with them at some point. Hopefully that can happen. I know they're extremely busy by their own, but that would be like something really cool, because we really love this new British rock band that has extremely cool sound, and their, you know, their aesthetics are look kind of familiar as well.
Yeah, yeah, great stuff. And let's talk a little bit about the writing side of things. So normally when you're writing music, how do tracks normally start off for you?
Um, it's like divided, like our lead guitarist or the guys in the band, they write some music, and then they write the song like pretty much to the as ready, like an instrumental song, and then they send it to me, and I listen to it, and I usually come up with the pretty fast with the ideas for chorus and lyrics. So like the band lead guitarist, they write the music, and I write the lyrics and come up with the themes and ideas and images, and also like the outlook of things. So that's how it's divided.
Yeah, nice. And once you guys have the demo sorted, how do you then take it into the studio? How does it then go from that demo to a finished track?
Then that's when we need a A&R or producer who goes through the demos and picks up the best ideas, because and also like we're looking for always to them to be a little bit different persons. We've done records with the same persons, like 2 or 3 records, and then it gets old and you need new ideas. Like, I mean, we're very creative and we write catchy songs, but like we also need new people to to take control and make us sound fresh over and over again. I mean, that's why we don't, for instance, do the records only with the same person all these decades. There has to be something new, somebody new there to to make us to reach some new levels as well in creating the music. But I mean, it's like I think when it comes to, like, now we're releasing only a single, and it's just a package of insanely cool music. I sort of also see, like, I'm not sure if we released now 13 albums, and we have those songs that we play live, and then they're like some of them can be 25 years old. So I think we're sort of like created already enough like music by far for any band, and for us as well. So I'm sort of like celebrating what we're done in the past, because that stuff which we're done there, like songs like Lost Boys, for instance, they're songs which are there still in heavy rotation, also here in Finland on radio. So I sort of like rather look back what we got there, instead of like thinking of creating whole new albums. It's much more exciting, and I would even use the word fun, to release just one song once in a while.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've done some solo projects as well. Can we see you doing another solo record?
Oh yeah, as you play this long, like 34 years, sorry, 35 years in a band this year, you need to do something else as well, just to get the steam out. So I've had a chance to do a couple of solo albums, and also like I had this rockabilly outfit called the 69 Cats. Not that very surprising name for a band, but that's something I just needed to do something else than the 69 Eyes once a while. But I'm extremely excited what the 69 Eyes is doing right now, and I had my adventures with the solo and the rockabilly world. So I'm more keen on, like, now just like have this new single out, and then we have we're tour around the world a little bit. So I'm more interested in like what we're doing with the 69 Eyes. I don't need any side projects at this moment.
Nice. Jyrki, it's been a pleasure having a chat with you.
Cheers, mate.